Hey Cancer, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I'm laughing because this is the third time that I've tried to do this video. So I wonder if you're like rehearsing something. Like every time I started this video, I was like, no, I don't like that intro. No, I don't like that intro. So I feel like you're rehearsing something, Cancer. Well, welcome to Infinite Light. Anyways, today's reading is soulmates, but what might be blocking you from your potential soulmate? What might be blocking you from meeting your next soulmate? What might be blocking you from taking things to the next level with somebody that you already deem as your soulmate? Or what might be blocking you from creating some sort of peace between you and your soulmate if y'all are having, if there's trouble at home type thing, right? My nose is itching. I know that I'm tapped in. Let's get started for the Cancers, all right? Spirit, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Cancer, I'm an adult having an adult conversation with you, so I need you to do me a favor and use your own intuition, right? Your own discernment, the goals that you have in life, and your experience to make decisions in your life. Don't allow myself or tarot to make decisions for you. I'm a conduit, a vessel, a storyteller, connected to source. And your spirit team and my spirit team want to tell you something. That being said, not everything here and this entire message is for you. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I invite cross watchers. So that means that sometimes the energies can be flipped, all right? So again, use your discernment. For the Cancers, their soulmate connection. So Cancer wants to call in a soulmate. What is it that they need to pay attention to? Or Cancer already has a soulmate and they want to take things to the next level. What's blocking that? What could potentially be blocking peace with Cancer and their soulmate? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, blockages. I get nervous. I'm getting you being nervous, Cancer. I'm getting you being nervous. New life. I'm getting you being nervous about nurturing something because the seed has already been planted with you and this person. I'm not getting a Cancer coming here who doesn't know who their soulmate might be. I'm getting an idea of a Cancer who already does know, but this plant is growing out of a dead tree, out of a dead tree stump. It says new life. Life where something was once dead type thing. Like, so this idea of somebody who has almost maybe even been standoffish to the idea of you finally meeting somebody that is really your soulmate, is really your true match. And then, yes, you have found that person and it's starting to spring, it's starting to grow up out of what was once nothing, like maybe a cold heart. I'm getting Paul Abdul cold-hearted snake. So I don't know if you would be, so like if we lined up all of your exes, Cancer, I don't know if they would say that Cancer is a cold-hearted snake or something, but I'm getting that for some reason. But this card says new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to an old job. These are career cards, but they're also life cards. So sometimes the two could be intertwined. Sometimes if you've got a big blockage in one part of your life, it actually echoes throughout multiple parts of your life. So let's take this for what this is, all right? So it says, you may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. All right, so what this means to me, so you can take that for what that is, right? So there may be something in your life where you are manifesting in, also in addition to fixing the situation or growing this situation with a soulmate, you might see as you fix this, your career start to take off. And then you get maybe calls, clientele, leads, so on and so forth. With this one, this is almost saying that with your new vision of love, with you taking on a new idea of how love can work for you, it's also allowing love in. Does that make sense, Cancer? Because you've taken a new perspective. Even this person is allowing you to have a new perspective on love. Something about like them nurturing you and you nurturing them, and that makes you feel good. All right. And and also the fact that the word tempting, you may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. This might be an idea of you having to relocate to be with this person, or just like everything about this person is taking you out of your comfort zone, but in a good way. All right. Cancer's person towards them, Cancer's soulmate. How do they feel about the Cancer, or how will they feel about the Cancer when they meet them? Pain. But I'm being told, I don't ever read these cards in the reverse, but I am going to read this one in the reverse because it came out in reverse and almost instantly Spirit was like, no, take it the way that it came out. This person does have some apprehension, though. I will say that that's an upright meaning. And they are afraid and they are cautious. So we're taking both the upright meanings and the reversal on this one. The reversal on this is almost like, even though they feel a little bit of hesitation towards almost opening themselves up to you, because look, this is this person's wearing their shirt backward, it's unbuttoned, and they're still showing their back. It's they're wanting to open themselves up to you, Cancer, but they are still guarded, is what I'm getting. All right, so how does Cancer feel about their person, their soulmate? Distant. Oh, what did I say? I said that. I already said that with a new life card. You're two things off of this card. Okay, so there could be actually a physical distance between the two of you guys, and that is weighing heavily on you. If there is a distance, that would be like a huge thing that kept you up at night, Cancer. If figuring out, well, how am I supposed to make this work if they live so far away, so on and so forth. But for some of you, and this might resonate for both people that are at a distance and not, this person, you can feel that this person kind of holds back a little bit, right? Energetically distance themselves from being fully vulnerable with you. So you're aware that there are things that are potentially energetically blocking you to, that this person is potentially holding on to. So like some baggage from past pain, trauma, so on and so forth, like a breakup or something like that. All right, so what's currently going on for those Cancers who already know the soulmate, even those who don't, what's currently going on in Cancer's soulmate's life right now? Devil in the reverse. Yeah, see, they're letting go. The High Priestess in the reverse. They're letting go of a lot of stuff. Could have even stemmed from childhood. They're letting go of a lot of toxic attachments in their life, and it's heavy for them. I was recently talking to a friend of mine, and I said, I feel like, because I'm going through an ascension in my life, I'm going through a healing in my life. And when you heal, you purge. And that means that you start seeing things and situations and patterns in people that you had for comfort reasons ignored, and they start kind of falling off. As the higher and higher your vibration gets, the harder and harder it is for people that are at a low vibration, a lack mentality, aren't healed, or just attached to almost demonic energies or dark energies. It's harder for them to reach out to you, and your spirit guides won't let you reach out to them. So that means less and less phone calls, less and less text messages, less and less emails. And so things get quiet for you when you're going through a healing. Your person, Cancer, is feeling that quietness in their life. And it's kind of, it's bothering them because it's uncomfortable. Because they're used to the trauma bonds, and they're used to there being a lot of BS around them. But it's almost like they're Spirit's not allowing that to happen. The High Priestess for them to be trauma bonded to people anymore. For the High Priestess to be in the reverse, it's a spiritual ascension for them that they haven't even fully realized on their own. And they're not telling you all of this. a lot of the time they're going to keep the darkest part of themselves to themselves because they're trying to figure it out on their own. Um, they are disconnected from you in a lot of ways, though, Cancer, and I think it stems from potential trust. Why this High Priestess in the reverse, the Temperance, and it's okay. It's because they're trying to find balance and healing in themselves, and a lot of it stems from potential like trust issues, or just the way that they are attached, like the attachment sort of things, like yeah, their attachment style in relationships. Okay. All right. So this person, if you don't know who this person is, you would just know who they are based on their story, saying like, yeah, like I've been going at it alone for a while, like, and that's gonna ring true to you. Like, oh, Shawnee said something about that in a tarot reading. And once they start like opening up to you, Cancer, for those who don't know this person, it's going to be one like wow story after another. Like, wow, you went through that. Wow, you went through that. You survived through that. And feel free to ask this person questions. It's almost like the more you engage with this person, the more they would feel comfortable kind of telling you about their path and where they want to go in life. Because sometimes when you go through a healing, it's not it's not the past that you have an issue sharing. It's your goals for the future. It's how you feel right now that you have an issue sharing. So be cognizant of that as well, Cancer. What's currently going on in Cancer's energy? What's currently going on in Cancer's life right now? The Tower, the Ten of Wands, the Fool in the reverse. Oh my God, are you moving, Cancer? You're either moving, you're actually, oh my God. Hold on, I'm getting like a whole entire, oh, okay. All right. So, all right, let me tell you what happened. In the cards just completely spoke from the bottom of the deck. I got the Tower in the upright, the Ten of Wands in the upright, the Fool in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the upright, the Page of Cups in the upright, then the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and the Chariot in the upright. You're going through some ish right now. You could be quitting a job. You could be moving. Moving is on here twice, either moving on from somebody or something, or literally moving, or both, like all of the above. You're so super, if this hasn't happened in your reality with this Ten of Wands in the upright, you're so super near a huge change, turning point in your life. I know this isn't the Wheel of Fortune, but it damn sure is the Tower. Could even be, it might not even be something in your outside world. It might not be as drastic as like a huge break. My nose is itching, so it might not be as drastic as like a huge breakup, but it could be a very quick aha moment, a sudden epiphany, like, oh my God, this is how I change this. This is how I move on from this. And this is how I invite in my soulmate. Because I've already planted the seed. My heart, it's like what is his name? The Grinch, right? It's like your heart growing 3 sizes after breaking all the ice off of it, like being ready and willing to invest even more into this other person. It's taking you a while because you've been trying to be like really rational about things and really cautious and conscious of how you give to this person, and while kind of like maintaining your inner strength, be almost being a little bit close hold with exactly how you feel, exactly how much time you want to spend with this person. Six of Swords is showing me that you're ready for a new transition towards this person. Yeah, it's a huge sudden action. Something significant with this Fool in the reverse. Something significant has happened that has showed you where you're currently at is just a no. Just, it's done. The Chariot is more of your energy, and that's the last card to come out at the bottom of the deck. It's in the upright, and it's saying you quickly moving on. So are you driving while you're listening to this, Cancer? I don't know. But you quickly moving on to, I'm getting a song. I don't know if it's like a Pink song. somewhere new, someone new. If what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't know if that's a Pink song or something, but you're just like ready to go. Oh wow. You've got a lot you're processing right now. I don't even think you're sitting still and processing. I feel like you're processing this on the move, especially with the Six of Swords and the upright and the Chariot. You're just like, no, I'm ready for the balance in my life. I know where I'm going. You're no longer lost. I will tell you that. What? Wow. Okay. So this is so I'm tapping into a collective of Cancers who already know who this person is, and you're ready to swoop in after a time of either being stuck energetically to someone else or something else, or being in your head. And now you're just like, no, I know which way to go. Three of Cups. Yeah, you're wanting to schmooze with this person, Cancer. You're wanting to be united with this person. Six of Cups in the upright. You're done with the self-limiting beliefs. The Empress in the upright. I am gonna verify. I'm through a lot of threes connection. A lot of threes. So I have 2 3s and a 6. A lot of threes. This is almost like your spirit guides telling you this is the person, this is the right way. Leave this other situation behind. Why is this Empress here in the reverse? Because it's out of your nature. I get it. Because it's out of your nature to roll the dice with your life almost like this. The way it seems like you are. Your energy is so high right now. Just one more on this Empress though, just to make sure. The Four of Wands in the reverse. You don't know what's on the other side of this. But what you do know of you making this big decision that you're making, like literally as I'm recording this video probably. But what you do know is that you can no longer survive in what is unstable. Even your mind. You're breaking out of your own head. You've made a judgment call. Oh my God, Cancer, what are you doing? Let me just go. I didn't want to make a long video. We're already at 17 minutes. What is, wow. So what is the intention of Cancer's person towards a Cancer, please? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This person feels like they're slowly recovering already. It's like something about your energy, Cancer. This person feels like they're slowly recovering from the coldness that they were feeling as well. So y'all are energetically the same. Like this person had ice around their heart with this Five of Pentacles. You know, this person's out in the cold. But when it's in the reverse, they're slowly recovering from detachment. And their attachment style, and then detaching from the reality of how things probably were for them. But their intention with you is to work through that, almost like a power couple a little bit. The Nine of Swords in the upright. This person thinks about you a lot, Cancer. A lot. Why do they think about Cancer so much? What do they want with Cancer? What do they want with this connection, please? Oh, it's the Devil card. Hold on. What do they want? Can you verify? Can you give me some more on this Devil card, please? The 7. They feel that, okay, the Devil card came up in the upright, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, and then, that's a different meaning. The 7 of Cups in the reverse and the Judgment in the reverse. It's like they don't know where they stand with you or something. And the fact that they think about you so much has got them feeling a little weary. Even a little bit cautious, even though they want to. They're going through a duality of emotions right now with you, Cancer. They want to, they want to, you know what word I just saw on this Five of Pentacles in the reverse? Rebound. So for some of you guys, if you're breaking up with somebody, Cancer, and this person knows that you just broke up with somebody, they don't want to feel like a rebound. Ooh, you need to keep that seed in your back pocket for later when you have a conversation with this person, because I feel like you're going towards this person. They don't want to feel like a rebound for you. They want to feel like you're fully invested. They are invested in you, whether you know it or not. This person thinks about you quite often, with the Nine of Swords coming out and the Devil coming out as well. And the Seven in the Cups in the reverse, this person, like almost they want to like delay gratification with you, because they want you to show them that what you mean is true. What you mean is like you're going to be a true partner for this person. They're being very critical of how you move right now, Cancer, just so that you know. What's the most likely outcome of Cancer and this soulmate connection? What's the most likely outcome of Cancer and this connection, please? The Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so honestly, I feel like, Cancer, it's if you come into this connection super hastily, if that's too fast, you might push this person away. Okay. So if this is somebody that you feel like you could see forever with, you could build with, start a new life with, leave your old life behind, and, you know, build with this person, a new foundation with this person, things have got to be taken slow than what it is that you're almost doing with that Fool card that came out in your energy in the reverse, right? That super hasty movement. In order to accelerate with this Eight of Wands in the upright, in order to accelerate this connection in the right direction, a lot of communication has to happen. A lot of communication has to happen. You've got somebody, I don't know if you're currently dealing with like another water sign, or a Gemini or a water sign. I don't know if you're dealing with another water sign or an air sign, but this person is jealous of how you're moving right now. So just know that you don't just get to pretend to sever ties with somebody. Okay, you have to actually face that person and say, you can't ghost. Don't expect to be able to ghost if you've got a third party. Don't expect to be able to ghost this person and then move on to this other person, this soulmate that you're in this reading here for, and expect things to be hunky dory, because it's not. You actually have to put an end to whatever you have going on over here. Although energetically too, you will spoil the goods if you don't actually sever the ties with this other person. So that's why Spirit is saying, take it easy, Kimosabi. Okay, don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. All right, for those of you guys, so what is it that you need to do in order to call in the new soulmate, take things to the next level with a new soulmate, or find peace with this new soulmate that you already know? For a lot of you guys, it's figuring out what you got going on over here before you go over here, because the energy is going to spoil it, right? So almost like if you're going to break up with somebody over here, or quit a job over here, or move across country or something like that, you know, figure out the logistics of it first. Like actually really break up with this person first. Maybe even take, you know, time to heal from this relationship by evaluating the lessons you were supposed to learn in this relationship first before you go full in to this other one. The temptation for you to potentially relocate via work, or even the temptation to start like a new job. It's almost like Spirit is saying, yeah, that might help you, even financially, stability, or, you know, kind of help you stick out your chest a little bit with your confidence. This person loves you though. Your soulmate will love you, but just make sure you don't have any ties going into that. Make sure you're single and ready to mingle. Okay, if you're not happy with the person you're with now, make sure that you are fully single and ready to mingle. If for those of you guys who are in no contact situation with somebody that you deem as being like your soulmate, this person really wants to kiss you, is what the card says. This other card says, your kindness and care has changed me. So this could be this other person. You know, there could just be, 12 hours or 24 hours or a few days that you haven't talked to this other person, and this person really, kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Like, this person thinks about kissing you. They feel like you're kind and you're caring. So it could be this person who you feels calm in your energy. I don't like all of the attention you get. I really get the idea that you are in a third party situation, Cancer. You need to cut ties in order to call in your soulmate. Cut ties with wherever you're at, whoever you're with. That's how you bring it in. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification button. I'll see you guys in the next reading, all right? Bye.